Imagine a day, just one day, without a roof over your head, without a warm meal to satisfy your hunger, without a secure place to lay your head at night. This is far from a simple camping adventure or a quirky lifestyle choice. This is homelessness, a stark reality that many face day in and day out. Homelessness is more than just the absence of physical comforts. It's about being exposed to the harsh realities of life on the streets. It's about braving the elements, be it the scorching summer sun or the bone-chilling winter nights. It's about the constant threat of violence, the fear of being unseen, unheard, and forgotten. Health issues become a constant companion for those experiencing homelessness. Without access to regular medical care, even minor ailments can become major problems. Imagine trying to recover from a cold without a warm bed to rest in, or managing chronic conditions like diabetes or heart disease without consistent access to medication or proper nutrition. But perhaps the most grueling aspect of homelessness is the constant fight for survival. It's a daily scramble for basic necessities, food, water, a safe place to sleep. It's the ongoing struggle to maintain dignity and hope when society often turns a blind eye. The emotional impact of homelessness is profound. The isolation, the stigma, the relentless uncertainty. It takes a toll on one's mental well-being. Depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues are common among those living on the streets. And yet, even in these dire circumstances, many show an incredible resilience, a testament to the indomitable human spirit. This isn't a hypothetical scenario for many people in Austin, Texas. It's their daily reality. In the heart of Texas, a crisis is unfolding. Austin, a city known for its vibrant culture and booming tech industry, is battling a growing homelessness problem. Let's delve into the statistics to grasp the magnitude of this issue. According to a recent count, Austin is home to roughly 2,700 individuals without a home to call their own. This figure has been on an upward trajectory over the past decade, with a significant surge in the last few years. The city's homeless population, which was less than 1% of the total city population a decade ago, has now escalated to alarming proportions. But how did we get here? The roots of Austin's homelessness crisis can be traced back to a multitude of factors. The city's rapid growth brought with it a slew of challenges, including rising housing costs that outpaced wage growth. This, coupled with the lack of affordable housing options, has made it increasingly difficult for many Austin residents to keep a roof over their heads. Additionally, Austin has seen a rise in individuals experiencing homelessness for the first time. This is a stark reminder of how precarious the situation can be for many, where a single financial setback, health crisis, or personal tragedy can push them into homelessness. But it's not just about the numbers. Each statistic represents a human being, a person with dreams, hopes, and struggles, trying to navigate the harsh realities of life on the streets. It's about the mother fleeing domestic violence, the veteran battling PTSD, the young adult aging out of foster care, and countless others who find themselves without a place to call home. The issue is clear. Austin is in the midst of a homelessness crisis. The reasons behind this crisis are complex and multifaceted, but one significant factor stands out: the cost of living. Austin, a city known for its vibrant culture and booming economy, now faces the harsh reality of a growing homelessness problem. Tucked into the folds of this issue is a rising cost of living that has turned the city into a challenging place for many to call home. Let's examine the most significant part of that cost: housing. In recent years, Austin's real estate market has exploded, making it increasingly difficult for individuals and families to secure affordable housing. Between the years 2020 and 2023, the median house price in Austin saw an increase of over 30%. That's right, 30%. Then we have the rental market. The average monthly rent for an apartment in Austin is now well over $1,000. For those earning a minimum wage, this represents a disproportionate chunk of their income, making it nearly impossible to keep a roof over their heads. Now consider this. A person working full-time at the minimum wage earns less than $20,000 a year before taxes. With housing costs this high, it's not hard to see how someone could quickly find themselves on the streets. But it's not just housing. The cost of utilities, food, transportation, all these have seen substantial increases. As these costs rise, so does the financial burden on those struggling to make ends meet. So, what does this all mean? It means that the cost of living in Austin is a significant contributor to the homelessness crisis. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions. But understanding the problem is the first step towards solving it. As we continue this conversation, remember this: behind every statistic, there's a person. A person who's struggling to find a place in a city that's becoming increasingly unaffordable. A person who, like all of us, deserves a place to call home. As the cost of living continues to rise, so does the number of people without homes. Income barriers also play a crucial role in this crisis. Many people simply cannot afford the high cost of living in Austin. It's not necessarily about the lack of will or effort. It's about the economic realities that many face every day. Imagine this: you're working a minimum wage job, or maybe even two. Despite the long hours and the sweat on your brow, your paycheck still falls short of covering your basic needs. You're not alone in this struggle. Thousands in Austin find themselves in the same boat, battling the same stormy seas of financial instability. Unemployment, too, is a significant factor. Job loss can happen to anyone, at any time. It's an unexpected blow that can push individuals and families over the edge into homelessness. And the struggle to find new employment can be a long and arduous journey, especially for those without a permanent address or steady access to resources. This brings us to a harsh reality: the widening income gap in Austin. The city has seen a surge in prosperity, but this wealth is not evenly distributed. The rich are getting richer, while the poor are getting poorer. The middle class is being squeezed out, and those at the bottom are being left behind. The result? An increasing number of people who can't afford a roof over their heads. So let's talk about these income barriers. They are not merely numbers on a paycheck. They are real, tangible obstacles that prevent people from securing stable housing. They are the result of systemic issues that need to be addressed at a higher level. But it's also important to remember that these barriers are not insurmountable. With concerted efforts from government, businesses, and individuals, we can create an environment where everyone has a fair shot at financial stability. When income cannot keep up with expenses, homelessness becomes an unfortunate reality for many. But it doesn't have to be this way. By understanding the role of income barriers, we can start to make a real difference in the lives of those affected by homelessness in Austin. One's background can also contribute to homelessness. Past trauma, mental health issues, and a lack of support networks can leave individuals vulnerable. Yes, the background of a person plays a significant role in their life trajectory. It's a tapestry woven from countless threads of experiences, relationships, challenges, and triumphs. But sometimes, some threads can tangle, knot, and create hurdles that are difficult to overcome. Take, for instance, past trauma. It's a heavy burden to carry, and it can affect a person's ability to maintain stable housing. Trauma can stem from a myriad of sources: abuse, loss, violence, or even the harsh realities of poverty itself. It can impede one's ability to work, to form healthy relationships, and to care for oneself, all key components of maintaining a stable home. Then there's mental health. Mental health issues, ranging from depression to schizophrenia, can make it difficult for individuals to hold down a job or manage their finances. They can also lead to social isolation, substance abuse, and other problems that can push people into homelessness. And of course, the lack of a support network can leave individuals vulnerable. Without friends, family, or community resources to turn to in times of need, a single setback, a lost job, an unexpected expense, a health crisis, can spiral into a life on the streets. These factors can all lead to homelessness, but it's important to remember that they're not the end of the story. Our society has the capacity to help. We can provide mental health support, trauma-informed care, and community resources to help people overcome these challenges. We can ensure that no one has to face these trials alone. We can build a safety net that catches our neighbors before they fall into homelessness. And we can help them untangle the knots in their life tapestry so that they can weave a brighter, more stable future for themselves. Our backgrounds shape us, but they should not define our future or our potential. In the face of this crisis, your generosity can make a difference. Imagine a world where 30 to 40 individuals who once felt the harsh realities of homelessness now have a place to call home. A world where they are not defined by their circumstances, but by their potential. This is the world your generosity can help create. Your contribution, no matter the size, can have a profound impact. It can provide immediate support like a warm meal, a safe place to sleep, or even a pair of new shoes. But it goes beyond these immediate needs. Your generosity can also provide long-term assistance, helping to break the cycle of homelessness. Funds are used in a variety of ways to support those experiencing homelessness. They can help offer on-site housing or placement regardless of income. This means providing a roof over someone's head, a secure place where they can begin to rebuild their lives. It means offering them a sense of dignity, of belonging, and of hope. But housing alone is not enough. Your donations can also help provide essential support services. These services may include mental health counseling, job training, and access to education. They empower individuals to overcome the challenges they face and equip them with the skills and resources needed to secure a brighter future. Generosity also extends beyond financial contributions. Volunteering your time or skills, or even spreading awareness about the issue of homelessness in Austin, Texas, can have a significant impact. Each act of kindness, each moment of compassion, each conversation that challenges the stigma associated with homelessness is a step towards a more inclusive and understanding society. In the end, your generosity is not just about providing physical necessities. It's about restoring hope, fostering resilience, and encouraging transformation. It's about recognizing the humanity in each person and believing in their capacity to change their circumstances. Your generosity can provide a lifeline for those who need it most. Together, we can create a world where homelessness is not a life sentence, but a temporary situation, one that can be overcome with the right support and opportunities. Through your donations, 30 to 40 people could gain access to housing or placement services they would not otherwise have. Let's take a moment to celebrate the triumphs of individuals who have been touched by your generosity. Each of their stories paints a picture of resilience and the transformative power of a helping hand. Take the story of Maria, a single mother of two who found herself on the streets after losing her job. Thanks to your kindness, Maria was able to move into a safe, stable home, allowing her to focus on finding employment again. Today, she's back on her feet, working as a chef in a local restaurant and providing for her children in a way she never thought possible. Then there's John, a veteran who fell into homelessness after his battle with PTSD. Your donations helped John secure a place to call his own, and the stability of having a roof over his head has been instrumental in his journey towards healing. And let's not forget about Sarah, a young woman who, with your help, escaped an abusive household and found a safe haven. Now she's pursuing her dream of becoming a teacher, a dream that was once overshadowed by her struggle to survive. These stories are just a few examples of the real, tangible changes that your generosity has sparked. You've not only provided a home, but you've also given these individuals the invaluable gift of stability, security, and a chance to rebuild their lives. But remember, these stories are not the end. They are the beginning of a ripple effect that spreads through communities, creating safer neighborhoods and fostering a culture of compassion and empathy. So, you see, your contributions do more than just put a roof over someone's head. They provide the foundation for a brighter future, a stepping stone for someone to get back on their feet, and the opportunity for them to contribute positively to society. Your generosity not only provides housing but also offers hope. Homelessness in Austin, Texas is a crisis that we cannot ignore. Every day people are battling the harsh realities of life on the streets, a situation largely propelled by the steep cost of living and daunting income barriers. Many of these individuals have backgrounds that make it even harder for them to secure stable housing. And think about it for a moment. 30 to 40 people could have a roof over their heads, a safe place to sleep, and a chance at a better life, all because of your generosity. Your donation could be the lifeline that pulls someone out of the depths of homelessness. We're not just talking about putting a temporary band-aid on the problem, we're talking about a sustainable solution that provides on-site housing or placement regardless of income. Your contribution can make this possible. Together we can make a difference. Let's change lives one donation at a time.